What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into this video. This is the follow-up to my complete 4K collection video, which I did an anniversary video celebrating 10 years on YouTube, where I showcased my entire 4K Blu-ray collection. This is the sequel to that. This is the follow-up, so if you want to keep up on my collection, watch that, watch this. You'll be in good shape. So we're going to start. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here. We have new releases. We have standard 4K Blu-rays, new release standard 4Ks of older films, steelbooks of older films that just came out. A lot of stuff to talk about. So let's just start with one of the best steelbooks of 2022. It's Thor: Love and Thunder with beautiful embossing. I mean, the embossing on this. I mean, online I thought it looked kind of, the artwork was kind of basic, but getting the steelbook, feeling it, feeling the embossing to it. I mean, it's just beautiful. The title on the spine is very small. I don't really care for that, but I mean, honestly, love the steelbook and the 4K as well. Really solid 4K Blu-ray, excellent picture, an excellent sound. One of the better MCU titles. And next up is Pixar's Lightyear. This film on 4K I think is good. I think it's great. I think it's a very standard average 4K Blu-ray. Nothing really special about it with the picture and the sound. Very middle of the road. But, nice steelbook. Very, very grim looking steelbook. You're not going to see this and, oh, I can't wait to watch this movie. It just doesn't look fun. This doesn't look fun. It looks very serious. And the film itself is not one of my favorite Pixar films, but had to get it. Had to get it to complete the Pixar collection. Next up, a film that didn't get a steelbook is the standard 4K Blu-ray of Elvis. A fantastic movie, one of the best films of 2022, and the 4K Blu-ray is not bad either. But why didn't we get a steelbook? Warner Brothers, what were you thinking not putting this on steelbook? I don't understand it. And next up, the last standard 4K Blu-ray, it's Minions: The Rise of Gru for new release films of 2022. Not a bad animated film. I like this more than Lightyear, to be honest with you. This is definitely one of the better not Disney animated films of the year. So yeah, Minions: Rise of Gru. Also, not a bad transfer either. So let's get into the 4Ks that are not new release films, but newly released to 4K Blu-ray and 4K Steelbook. Let's start by talking about Crawl. Look, very random, very, very random release. Haven't watched it on 4K yet, but eventually I will, and I'm looking forward to doing so. Hopefully it's a good transfer. It's a fun little movie. Not a great film, but a fun little film that I'm excited to watch. Another 4K that I haven't popped in yet. It's Friday the 13th, the original film. Yeah, I hope it's a great 4K. I mean, the Blu-ray wasn't too bad, to be honest with you. So I'm really hoping that they did a good job with this 4K. And maybe they'll release the other films, maybe they won't. We'll have to see. Next up, this isn't a new release. This came out a while ago on 4K, but it's Hocus Pocus. We're amping up to watch Hocus Pocus 2. We haven't watched it yet. And I haven't seen the first film, so we picked it up on 4K Blu-ray. We're going to watch it, and then we're going to watch the second film on Disney+. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Hocus Pocus, hope it's a good 4K transfer, and I hope it's a good film. I heard a lot of good things about it. Moving into the steelbooks, we have a lot of steelbooks, but guess what? They're all beautiful, and a lot of them are very new releases and rare, very hard to get, sold out very quickly. Starting with Poltergeist on 4K Steelbook. Look, I haven't popped this in. A lot of these I haven't popped in yet, so I don't know what they look like, but I'm very excited. Maybe I'll do a review for this for the Halloween season. We're in October 1st now, I believe, so maybe we'll kick it off with Poltergeist. Talk about the Steven Spielberg production, Tobe Hooper film. And we have The Lost Boys 4K Steelbook. I didn't know what this movie was, but I knew that it was going to be a very valuable collectible steelbook that sold out very quickly. So when I see stuff like that, I want to get it in my collection. And most of the time I'm able to do so. I didn't get the Heat Steelbook, even though I had a pre-order in for it. They never shipped it to me, and they gave me a refund. So maybe they just didn't have enough. But yeah, Lost Boys. Got to watch this. Here it's about vampires. Concluding the Indiana Jones re-release steelbooks with the proper artwork. It's Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. maybe not the best Indiana Jones film, but it's fun. It has its moments with a great John Williams score, and very well directed by Steven Spielberg. Now we're getting into the Best Buy reprints, the Steelbook reprints. We have 3 of them so far. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, finally adding this to my Steelbook collection. Love this film, love the artwork, and I was kind of upset at myself that I never picked it up when I saw it on shelves a while back. Also, Venom. Got Venom on a 4K Steelbook. Finally got it sealed. I mean, I was looking on eBay, and the sealed copies of this were going for like $60 plus. So it's nice to be able to get it from Best Buy, a sealed copy. And Zombieland, another great Steelbook. I owned the standard 4K of this, sold it. Now I own the Steelbook of it. So Zombieland 2 was also re-released on a reprint, so I'm probably planning on getting that as well. And we'll have to see. Maybe Jumanji 2. I have Jumanji 1, Welcome to the Jungle, on a 4K Steelbook. I don't even own the second film, so we'll see. 2 more Steelbooks from Lionsgate, starting with 310 to Yuma. Beautiful Steelbook. I mean, really beautiful Steelbook. I own this on 4K as well, sold it, got the Steelbook. I mean, I'm really loving how Lionsgate does this with their slips, and they're fixing it. They're not. I mean, sometimes their Steelbook slipcovers are like, you can't put it on the shelf because they're just too big, but it's snug, it's tight, and I like that. And finally, Warrior, a film that I can't wait to watch. I hear excellent things about this Tom Hardy, Joel Edgerton film, and again, a nice snug Steelbook. So, loving that. So, that is the 4Ks. We have 4 Blu-rays to talk about. Then we're going to get out of here. 3 new releases, 1 a catalog release title. Starting with BJ Novak's Vengeance. This is an okay film. I like it. And you know what? It's not one of the best movies of the year, for me anyway, personally, but hey, why the hell not, right? A film that I really enjoyed, Where the Crawdads Sing. This is a really good film. Really good romance mystery film that I was really entertained by, and I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. It's like a Nicholas Sparks film, but with more to it. I don't know. I just think there's just more to it. It's more sophisticated. It has more class. So that's my thoughts on that. And finally, one of my least favorite films of the year. Why did I buy it? Because I wanted to watch the bonus features and how they made this stupid movie. It's Men. Yeah, Alex Garland's Men. This is a terrible film. A thrilling horror masterpiece, says Jordan Hoffman. I disagree with that completely. There's a lot of nonsense going on in this movie, especially the end of it. The last like 20 minutes is just like nonsense induced. It's really ridiculous. And the special feature is Rebirth, Making of Men. Haven't watched that yet, but I am curious to see how they made this and why they made this and what was the idea behind this. I can kind of get the idea, but the screenplay and what Alex Garland was doing with a lot of the visuals in this movie kind of tanks it, and it tanks it in a really bad way. So that's Men. And finally, to amp up for the series coming out, it's Willow. I've never seen this, but I found it on Blu-ray, and I can't wait to watch it. Directed by Ron Howard, and George Lucas is an executive producer. I mean, the series looks great. The trailer for the series looks fantastic. So I can't wait to watch this and see what it's all about. And with that, guys, look, that's it. That's the collection video. What do you think about all this? Did you pick any of this up? Were you able to get any of these Steelbooks? Leave that down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got spoiler reviews for She-Hulk. We got spoiler reviews for Andor. A review for the 2022 re-release of Avatar I just posted. And I was so happy to watch that in Cinemark XD 3D. That was a wonderful experience. And also, we talked about the other new release film, Smile. So come on over to the channel, check that stuff out. Guys, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at King of Rises 131 and on Twitter at RyanKing72. And that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching this 4K and Blu-ray update video. And until next time, over and out.